Welcome to Bloomington Today. I'm Kaylin Cockrell. Thanks for joining us. The physical and mental benefits of active lifestyles start at a very young age and continue throughout a person's life. Today we'll introduce you to a group of women where age is just a number and in no way an obstacle. Take a look. For a group of metro area senior citizens, Monday mornings are something to look forward to. Rain or shine, you'll find this group at Valley View Playfield, located at 9000 Portland Avenue South. Jo Rawling has been playing softball for more than 40 years. She is co-captain and pitcher for the tennis team, a downright odd name for a softball team.
We formed in the year 2000. We have tennis in common. We all played tennis, and somebody said, hey, let's go to the Senior Olympics, but why don't we do a sport so we can be a team as opposed to individual? And that's the birth of this team.
The ladies of the tennis team are a part of a one-of-a-kind organization, at least in Minnesota. They're the only women's senior softball team in the state. Rawling says it's just another way to mentally and physically stay healthy for longer.
I've been in sports my whole life, and I know how, it's just so important to me. If I didn't have sports, whether it be tennis or softball or ping pong, I play ping pong, a lot of us do here. If we didn't have that, we'd be lost. We would. We all have families, but boy, sports, any kind of sport, if we didn't have that, we would just probably roll over and die. It just keeps us going. It just really does. It's phenomenal.
The team is made up of 13 players ranging in age from 64 to 73. They're from all over the metro area, but choose to practice in Bloomington each week.
We tried to find a field that was pretty centrally located because we're from all over. Minnetonka, Burnsville, Oakdale, St. Paul, all over. So this was our field, and the guys here have been phenomenal to us. Of course, we do bring them cookies and donuts sometimes, but they keep the field immaculate. The bases are always out, and they're just super.
The group doesn't just play for fun. They get real opportunities to test their skills with opponents sometimes decades younger in their Burnsville softball league. But even that is just practice for something bigger. Rawling describes the team's first Senior Olympics experience from 2001.
And it was pathetic. Boy, were we rookies, I'll tell you. But we actually, I believe, won one game. Maybe it was an accident, I'm not sure, but we did. Maybe we showed up and they didn't, I'm not sure. But we were pretty raw and rookies. But things progressed from there. We actually got a silver medal in San Francisco in 2009.
In the off-season, the group doesn't lose touch. In fact, it's just the opposite.
I don't know what I would do without this second family. Everybody calls this our second families. We love each other. We would do anything for each other. We keep in touch. We do things for charities during the off-season. We make blankets out of the flannel blankets, the fringy jobs. We've done that. We just like to hang together as much as possible in the off-season.
It's obvious these seniors are having a great time and playing softball to achieve a healthier lifestyle for years to come.
Minnesota Senior Softball, go!
As proof to just how dedicated to softball these women are, for Mother's Day, some of the team members' husbands presented them with softball bats. They're currently training for the 2013 Senior Olympics and are looking for another player or two, born after 1948, to join their group. Email the address on your screen here to find out any more information on the team. And as we've said before, physical activity goes hand in hand with eating right. And as the Do Town campaign nears its one-year launch anniversary, organizers are busy planning community events and activities that help make the healthy choice the easy choice. One Edina Elementary School is inviting students to step out of the cafeteria and into the garden to learn about growing. Highlands Elementary School in Edina is looking for children grades 1st through 5th interested in a new kind of summer camp. Here's the kicker. It involves a few things kids love: dirt, good food, and exciting travel.
The general idea is to use the context of food, the garden, and the kitchen to accomplish curriculum goals in a variety of areas. So reading, writing, social studies, science, math, outdoor, and connected to something that kids are already going to care a lot about, just food.
This group of students is called the Green Team, and they've played a key role in getting the gardens ready for the camp by placing seeds and other plants, as well as watering and weeding. I asked a few Green Teamers why they became involved with Highlands Edible Schoolyard.
I just love planting. Me and my mom do a garden at my home, and I have a tree growing at my dad's house.
My favorite part is that you get to help the environment, and I love the environment.
When it grows and we get to try the edible flowers and the beets.
There are 3 sessions left of this 3-day camp, inviting kids to explore how food gets from the garden to the table while using basic academic subjects like English, math, and literature to accomplish that.
In the summer program, we're going to do a day in the garden, a day in the kitchen, and a day on the road. The day in the garden, we'll be working a lot on storytelling of different sorts. So like our first week we'll be doing different kinds of maps and visual representations of how our space is used, and we'll be doing some work with poetry.
The tuition for the camp is $129 for the week, a small price to pay for the life lessons teachers and organizers hope kids will take away from their time in the edible schoolyard.
Community involvement, to get kids to find a real way to put down roots in the community, to see the change they can affect. A lot of the growth kids do over time is difficult for them to see. The reading changes that happen from 1st to 5th grade, that's easy for adults to see, but it's really hard for kids to see that accomplishment. A garden provides a real physical growth and a positive change they can affect.
The campsite is at an Edina school, but students from all districts are welcome. The next camp is set for July 10th through the 12th. For information on signing up or other camp dates later in the summer, visit www.do-town.org. And recently, another DoTown-sponsored event dedicated to community safety when it comes to two-wheeled travel took place. On a warm evening in mid-June, dozens of people packed the parking lot of Bloomington's Pond Center for a bike and trike safety rally.
We decided that there wasn't really a safety event for bicycles for kids in Bloomington and the surrounding areas, so we really wanted to show our kids the importance of helmets and bike safety all around. So we decided to get all the kids out here at this event, which all the proceeds go towards the family center and come back to the school, and it teaches the kids about bike safety.
The rally had lots of stations and courses for kids to learn some key tips when it comes to being aware on the road while making sure drivers are aware of you. Activities included a bike wash, where kids really took ownership in their two-wheeled cruisers. There was also an obstacle course.
There you go. Now pedal through it. All the way to the finish. All the way to the finish. You can do it. Yep, get your footing. There you go. Go, Sammy, go all the way to the green. Pedal to the green. Nice job.
Bloomington police officers were on hand to speak to children about bike safety, give out sticker badges and temporary tattoos, and even showing them their ride.
What are you boys doing in here?
Police officer car.
Another rally highlight was the bike inspection station.
Just checking out the brakes and make sure the wheels are on tight enough and nothing's going to fall apart on them. Just kind of make sure everything's nice and tight. Looks good. You're all set.
Donated bags and water bottles were given out to kids coming by the rally. And after a night of fun and education, healthy snacks were provided.
We kind of noticed a lot of events you go to, you have kids getting pop. They can buy pop and candy and get all the junk food and stuff like that. So we really focused on healthy, safety and healthy and active living here today. So we've got bananas over there that kids can each get a free banana, and we actually got extra ones so the adults can too. And bottles of water, we also have that. We also grabbed granola bars instead of different kinds of candy and stuff like that. So every kid gets a granola bar.
Looks like a fun and educational night out in Bloomington. Well, now it's time for another City Faces segment. It's here we step into the shoes of a city employee and learn about their day-to-day tasks and duties. Today, we'll meet equipment operator Paul Fink.
I've worked for the city of Bloomington for 20 years, and it's been a great job.
Keeping Bloomington's streets and sidewalks clean and in good shape is just another day in the life of Paul Fink. Paul has worked for the city of Bloomington's Public Works for more than 2 decades, and as an equipment operator, he takes on a variety of roles.
The thing that I love about my job is that it's always in a state of change. My job is seasonal, and I mean that in the sense that in the summer, we're out fixing the roads. Come fall, we're getting ready for, the snow to come. We're fixing equipment, we're getting things prepared for the snow. Snow starts flying, we come in when it's big snowstorms and push the snow from the middle of the road to the side of the road and hopefully make people happy because now they can get to work and school. We're keeping the streets at a certain standard so that the driving public can safely get to work, get to school. We're public servants, first and foremost.
We caught up with Paul and other street maintenance crew members as they patched a Bloomington roadway.
This is what we call a service request. Someone called us who lives in this neighborhood. There's a big pothole or a challenge with their street, and we came out here to fix it for them.
Paul has been married for 22 years and is the father of 5 children. Paul took a moment to reflect back on his time with the city, offering up one of his most useful lessons learned.
Patience. I've learned a lot of patience on this job. And a lot of what we do is we have to be patient. We have to be patient with the people sometimes, the residents, and have understanding and patience with fellow employees. And patience to know that the job will get done.
Whether he's snow plowing or patching, Paul enjoys the mixture of work his job entails. But if he could have any job in the world,
I would run my own consulting firm, and I would probably be a problem solver.
Public Works street maintenance equipment operator Paul Fink, making Bloomington a more beautiful place, one street at a time. For more City Faces segments, visit Bloomington's YouTube channel, accessible right from the city's homepage. It's now time for a short break. When we come back, we'll be joined by someone from the city's Housing and Redevelopment Authority to talk about some free ways to learn do-it-yourself home improvement tips. You don't want to miss this.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
If you're looking for a new pet that your family will cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are the best places to find a new pet. That's where you'll discover healthy, loyal, and loving animals, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back to Bloomington Today. We are now pleased to be joined by Housing and Redevelopment Program Specialist Tom Holman. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Well, the city's Housing and Redevelopment Authority is offering residents ways to spruce up their houses using their own handiwork. Why don't you expand a bit on what I'm talking about?
For the last 4 to 5 years, the Housing Authority has been sponsoring home improvement seminars, and we've covered many topics from rain gardens to energy efficiency to kitchen bathroom remodeling. This year we have 3 topics we're going to be covering, and the first one will be on June 21st, which is this coming Thursday, and it'll deal with choosing colors to paint your home, how to put different color palettes together, and also go into tips on prepping the home for the painting.
Okay. all that makes a difference. It really does. Well, there's three, as you'd said, 3 total seminars offered this summer, and they're on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the rehearsal hall right here at Civic Plaza. The first one, June 21st, we talked about what will be addressed there. The next seminar is going to be on Thursday, July 19th. What's the hot topic for that seminar?
I'm going to back up a little bit. The painting seminar, the exterior house painting seminar, is being sponsored and graciously provided a speaker from Hirschfield's Paints. And he'll be coming in and demonstrating his ability to pick out colors and helping homeowners do that. The next hot topic will be no cost and low cost ways to make your home more energy efficient. That's being sponsored by the Center of Energy and the Environment. And some of the ways, the easiest way to do a no-cost energy improvement to your home is to have a setback thermostat and use it.
Oh, that's obviously a very hot topic right now. People are looking at how they can save a buck or two, and a lot of times it's easier than they think when it comes to
absolutely
the energy efficient stuff. Well, finally, on August 16th, so that one we were talking about the ways to kind of green up your home, save some energy, is Thursday, July 19th. Now, finally, the last seminar is being offered on August 16th. HRA employees encourage residents to stop by for this third one. What's the topic here?
Ken Modine from Marvin Windows will be talking about replacement windows, how to purchase them, install them, and how to install them properly. And that should be pretty interesting because a lot of homes that I work with for home improvement loans with the homeowners, one of the main things they're doing is replacing windows.
Can be a huge cost, especially in the winters in
Absolutely.
Minnesota. Drafty windows. Well, what's great about these events is they're all free, there's no registration needed, but there's another perk to kind of get people to come in. Talk about some of the door prizes and drawings and things like that.
We generally have door prizes after each session, and the sessions are open to the general public, so you don't have to live in Bloomington to attend. However, you have to be a Bloomington resident to put your name in the hat for a door prize. And the door prizes kind of go all over the place, from gift certificates to plants and other things. This Thursday, there will be a 4 gallons of paint given away from Hirschfield's.
Okay, very nice. Well, you know, some people may wonder, you know, why do I need to learn about replacing my windows or exterior painting on my house? You know, I can just hire someone to do this. What do we feel about that?
There are a lot of handy people out there, or people that would like to learn more, so that when they do tackle a project, that they know what they're doing and they will do it properly. Because I get into a lot of houses in the city, and there's a lot of things that are done improperly and poorly, and so we're just trying to educate people that want to do the work themselves as to some of the best ways and best steps to take to make those improvements.
Absolutely. And you get to look at your own handiwork and know, I did that.
Absolutely. The homeowner can feel pride.
There you go. How can people learn more information or get in contact with someone if they have questions about either of the 2 remaining seminars? Again, we had talked about this one coming up on June 21st. A lot of people are going to miss that one. July 19th, though, and August 16th. If anyone has questions about those seminars, where can they learn more?
They can call me directly. I can give out my phone number. It's 952-563-8941. They can go to the city's website, go over to departments, scroll down to the Housing Authority, and in the up-and-coming events, there's a listing that will describe the programs very much in detail.
Perfect. All right. Well, the home improvement seminars, again, are free, no registration needed, so everyone is encouraged to come on out and learn a thing or two about how to get some of these things done yourself. We'd like to thank Tom for being here with us today. It's now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
I'm Gene Winstead, Mayor of the City of Bloomington, and I'm here with Debbie Gotell, Mayor of the City of Richfield, and Jim Hovland, Mayor of the City of Edina. We're excited about a collaborative effort between our cities in partnership with Blue Cross Blue Shield to develop our communities into healthier places to be. We're looking for all of you to be a part of it to improve health in all of our communities.
Let me see you shake that body. Come on and rock that body. Let me see you. Good job. Everybody move your body. Let me see you shake your body. Come on and rock that body. Let me see you move something.
As we recognize the service of America's men and women in uniform, let's also honor the families who sacrifice so much every day. As the service member serves, so does the family. Do you really want to honor a veteran? Look for ways to support their families and thank them for their sacrifices. Go to legion.org/honor-veterans to find out how you can help.
Welcome back, everyone. Normandale Community College is an urban two-year college that has been servicing the metro area since 1968. And now the school, that's growing in size and right in our backyards, is asking for your help. As a part of the accreditation process, Normandale Community College needs feedback from the public. Please send comments to the Higher Learning Commission in Chicago to the address shown on your screen. You may also leave comments on the Commission's website. Log on and search third-party comment. Comments must address matters related to the quality of the institution or its academic programs. All submissions are due by July 27th. In September, a team representing the Higher Learning Commission will tour Normandale, and from that and any public comments, they'll make their decision to accredit the school again. And just an FYI, Normandale has been accredited by the Commission since 1973. Well, with recent warm temperatures and the perfect amount of rain, gardens are flourishing around Bloomington. And the city's community garden plots at Harrison Park, located at 1701 West 100th Street, are no exception. We stopped out at the site in mid-June to check out how the plants are growing. And it's obvious that gardeners who rent those plots aren't taking their new hobby lightly. Makeshift fences and trellises for climbing plants are up. There's been quite a bit of growth on produce like tomato plants and cabbage. Also, flowering plants like petunias and marigolds are brightening up many plots. There are 28 plots here at Harrison Park and 54 sites at Smith Park. Community gardens offer a great way for residents to try out the hobby while getting some exercise and being outdoors among the natural landscapes and wildlife that the city has to offer. We'll be checking back on both of Bloomington's community garden sites throughout the summer. And finally, it's time for another Arts at the Plaza segment. Today we'll find out what's recently moved into the upstairs atrium gallery at Bloomington Civic Plaza. Welcome to the Spirit of Solitude. This exhibit by artist Kurt Seberg will remain in the Atrium Gallery located on the north side of Civic Plaza until July 22nd. Seberg's beautifully done lithograph work create a sense of tranquility. Lithographs are authorized copies of original works. Seberg says that nature has always been a theme and source of inspiration for much of his work. Many of his landscapes have a certain softness while still maintaining a great deal of depth. Residents can stop by Civic Plaza to check out either of the two galleries Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's all the time we have for today. To get more information on city projects, parks, road construction, and events, visit the city's website. To check out past episodes of Bloomington Today or other city productions, visit Bloomington's YouTube channel, accessible right from the city's homepage. That and so much more is online right now at www.ci.bloomington.mn.us. If Facebook or Twitter isn't your thing, sign up for eSubscribe. to have updates sent right to your email or cell phone. This is Bloomington Today, a presentation of the City of Bloomington's Communications Division. I'm Kaylin Cockriel. Thanks so much for joining us.